In a world increasingly dominated by technology, our homes are evolving into smart ecosystems, seamlessly integrating devices that enhance our daily lives. At the heart of this transformation lies the smart TV, a device that serves not only as a source of entertainment but also as a sophisticated tool that collects an extensive array of data about our viewing habits. But what does this mean for our privacy? As we dive deeper into the concerns surrounding smart TV tracking, we embark on a journey that uncovers the complexities of this modern-day conundrum, revealing the fine line between convenience and surveillance that defines our digital landscape. Smart TVs have revolutionized the way we consume content. Gone are the days of simply switching channels. Now we find ourselves in a digital universe filled with a plethora of streaming options, voice control features, and integration with other smart devices throughout our homes. The evolution of the smart TV fundamentally changes not just how we watch television but also how we interact with technology on a daily basis. We now have the ability to binge-watch entire seasons of shows, explore countless genres, and enjoy interactive experiences that were unimaginable just a few years ago. However, with great innovation comes great responsibility. The very features that make smart TVs appealing, such as personalized recommendations and user-friendly interfaces, are powered by sophisticated tracking technologies that monitor our behaviors and preferences. When we first set up a smart TV, we often find ourselves confronted with lengthy user agreements that we must accept to proceed. Hidden within these agreements are clauses that permit the collection of data, often without our full understanding. This data can include everything from which shows we watch, to how long we view them, to even what time of day we prefer to watch certain genres. The smart TV learns our preferences, tailoring content to keep us engaged in a way that traditional television never could. While this personalization can enhance our viewing experience, it raises significant questions about the extent of surveillance occurring in our living rooms and the implications it carries for our privacy. At the core of smart TV tracking is a technology known as data analytics. This powerful tool enables companies to gather and analyze data patterns, creating detailed profiles of users that can be used for various purposes. For instance, when you watch a particular show, your device logs not only the time and duration of your viewing but also specific moments you may rewind or fast forward. Such granular data helps platforms refine their recommendations, making them more relevant to our tastes, but it also paints a vivid picture of our viewing habits, an intimate portrait of our preferences that can be exploited in ways we may not fully comprehend. But how does this data collection actually occur? Smart TVs utilize a variety of methods to track user activity, with one common technique being the always-on microphone, designed for voice-activated features. While this capability can be incredibly convenient, it also poses a significant risk. Users may unknowingly have their conversations recorded, as the device listens for its wake word. This has led to growing concerns about eavesdropping, raising the question of just how much information companies are collecting without our explicit consent. The thought that our living rooms could be under constant surveillance is unsettling, yet it is a reality we must confront in this era of advanced technology. Moreover, these devices often connect to the internet, which allows for real-time data transmission. This connectivity is beneficial for manufacturers, enabling them to push software updates and fix bugs remotely. However, it also means that your viewing history could potentially be sent back to a central server, often without the user's knowledge. In many cases, individuals are blissfully unaware that their devices are constantly communicating with third-party entities, further obscuring the line between personal privacy and technological convenience. The implications of this tracking extend far beyond individual users. Advertisers are acutely aware of the data generated by smart TVs, which enhances their ability to target specific demographics with precision. By analyzing viewing habits, companies can create advertisements tailored to users' preferences, resulting in higher engagement rates and increased sales. While some might view this as beneficial, who wouldn't prefer ads for products they are genuinely interested in? It raises ethical concerns about manipulation and the commodification of privacy. The question arises: at what cost is this convenience achieved? When we think about privacy in the digital age, it's essential to consider the concept of consent. Often, users may not fully grasp what they are consenting to when they click agree on lengthy terms and conditions. Many assume that their personal data will remain confidential and protected. Yet the stark reality is that this information can be shared with third parties, sold, or used for targeted marketing. The fine print typically includes clauses that allow for the collection of not just viewing preferences but also personal information such as location data and usage patterns, creating a comprehensive profile that extends far beyond our television habits. This scenario becomes particularly concerning when we reflect on how data can be misused. In an age where cyber threats are rampant, the risk of hacking increases significantly. If a malicious actor gains access to a smart TV, they could potentially exploit the data collected, leading to identity theft or other serious breaches of privacy. The idea that our living rooms could be surveilled and our data exposed is a chilling thought in a society increasingly reliant on technology. The trust we place in these devices is often taken for granted, yet the repercussions of a breach can be profound and far-reaching. As we navigate these complexities, we must also consider the role of legislation and consumer awareness in addressing the concerns surrounding smart TV tracking. While some countries have begun implementing regulations to protect consumer data, the global landscape remains inconsistent and fragmented. For instance, regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe aim to provide users with greater control over their data, ensuring that they have a say in how their information is collected and utilized. However, similar protections are often lacking in other regions, leaving consumers vulnerable to exploitation without recourse. Consumer awareness is another crucial component in tackling the issue of smart TV tracking. Education is vital. Users must understand how their devices operate, what data is being collected, and how to manage their privacy settings effectively. Many smart TVs allow users to disable certain tracking features, but navigating through complicated menus and settings can be a daunting task. Simplifying these processes could empower consumers, enhancing their ability to take control of their digital lives. In an era where knowledge is power, informed users are better equipped to make choices that align with their values and privacy expectations. The development of privacy-focused technologies represents an exciting frontier in the ongoing battle for consumer rights. As concerns about data tracking grow, innovative solutions are emerging that prioritize user privacy without sacrificing functionality. For example, some manufacturers are beginning to incorporate privacy features, such as encrypted data transmission and clearer consent mechanisms, into their smart TVs. These advancements signal a shift toward a more secure and responsible approach to technology, highlighting the importance of prioritizing user privacy alongside the convenience that smart devices offer. User experiences also play a pivotal role in shaping industry practices. As individuals express their concerns about smart TV tracking through reviews, ratings, and social media platforms, companies are likely to respond to this feedback. Consumer input is a powerful tool for driving change in the industry, and the demand for transparency in data practices is becoming increasingly vocal. By voicing their apprehensions and sharing their experiences, users can influence the direction of technology and compel companies to adopt more ethical data practices that respect individual privacy. As we look to the horizon, the future of smart TVs and data tracking presents a nuanced landscape that requires careful consideration. While the benefits of personalized content and streamlined user experiences are undeniable, they must be balanced with a commitment to privacy and ethical standards. As technology continues to advance at a rapid pace, so too must our understanding of the implications it brings to our lives and the choices we make. In this era of rapid technological evolution, it is essential to cultivate an informed consumer base that is aware of the potential risks and rewards associated with smart TV tracking. By fostering an ongoing dialogue around these concerns, we can pave the way for a future where innovation and privacy coexist harmoniously. It is only through collective awareness and proactive action that we can ensure that our homes remain sanctuaries of privacy, free from unwarranted surveillance and exploitation. As we move forward, let us embrace the potential of technology while also advocating for the protection of our fundamental rights in this digital age, striving to create a world where our data is respected and our privacy is upheld. In order to better understand the implications of smart TV tracking, it's essential to explore the mechanisms behind data collection. When we set up a smart TV, we often agree to terms and conditions without fully realizing the extent of the data being gathered. This process typically involves the TV's ability to connect to the internet, enabling it to collect information on viewing habits, search queries, and even voice commands if the TV is equipped with voice recognition technology. Such data is sent back to the manufacturer or third-party advertisers, creating a comprehensive profile of the user's preferences and behaviors. One of the primary concerns with this data collection is the lack of user awareness. Many consumers are unaware of the extent to which their viewing habits are monitored. A study conducted by the Consumer Technology Association found that 70% of smart TV users were not aware that their devices were capable of tracking their viewing history. This disconnect between consumer knowledge and technology capabilities highlights a significant gap in transparency that needs addressing. Imagine a typical family evening. The Johnsons settle down to watch their favorite show on their new smart TV. While they enjoy the convenience of personalized recommendations, they remain oblivious to the fact that every episode they watch, every pause, and every skip is being recorded. Their preferences are being analyzed to create targeted advertisements that could influence their purchasing decisions, from snacks during the show to new electronics during the Black Friday sales. This kind of targeted advertising is not inherently bad. However, the lack of transparency raises ethical questions about how much control users have over their own data. Moreover, the data collected by smart TVs can often be shared with third parties, including advertisers and data brokers, without explicit consent from users. This practice raises significant privacy concerns, especially when sensitive information is potentially exposed. For instance, data concerning a family's viewing habits could inadvertently reveal their interests, values, and even financial status. In the wrong hands, this information could lead to targeted scams or unwanted solicitations. To illustrate this further, consider a scenario where a family frequently watches health-related documentaries. Advertisers could infer that they are health-conscious individuals, leading to an influx of advertisements for wellness products, fitness programs, or even health insurance. While some may appreciate the tailored advertising, others may feel their privacy is compromised, as their viewing habits are scrutinized and monetized. In light of these issues, many advocates are calling for stricter regulations around data collection practices in the smart TV industry. Legislative measures, like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe, are setting a precedent for how companies must handle user data. Such regulations emphasize the importance of informed consent, requiring companies to provide clear and concise information on how data is collected, used, and shared. Users should have the right to opt out of data collection entirely, ensuring that they retain control over their personal information. Back in the living room, the Johnsons receive a notification on their TV screen about a new privacy policy update. It prompts them to review their settings and consider opting out of certain data collection practices. This moment serves as a critical juncture for many families. Will they take the time to understand their privacy options, or will they dismiss the notification and continue enjoying their content without a second thought? To empower consumers, tech companies must prioritize user education. This could take the form of straightforward guides or interactive tutorials that explain data practices in layman's terms. By demystifying the technology and empowering users to make informed choices, companies can foster a relationship built on trust and transparency. As we delve deeper into the world of smart TVs, it's crucial to also consider the role of emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning in data tracking. These sophisticated algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, predicting user preferences with remarkable accuracy. While this technology enhances user experience by providing tailored content, it also raises concerns about the ethical implications of such predictive analytics. For example, What happens when an AI algorithm determines a user's political leanings based on their viewing habits? This information could be used to influence their opinions through targeted content. The potential for manipulation creates an alarmingly thin line between personalization and propaganda, fueling debates around the ethical responsibilities of tech companies. As we navigate this complex landscape, discussions around data ethics are more crucial than ever. Community forums, workshops, and educational campaigns can serve as platforms for users to voice their concerns and share experiences. Engaging in these conversations allows consumers to collectively advocate for more robust privacy protections and ethical practices within the technology sector. Ultimately, the future of smart TVs and data tracking does not rest solely on the shoulders of the manufacturers. It is a shared responsibility between companies and consumers. By being proactive and informed, users can play a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of data privacy in the digital age. As we continue to embrace the convenience and innovation that smart TVs offer, let us remain vigilant and ensure that our privacy is respected in the process. In conclusion, as we stand on the brink of a new era defined by smart TVs and sophisticated data tracking, it is essential to foster a culture of trust and transparency. The innovative technologies driving these devices undeniably enhance our viewing experiences, offering personalized content that resonates with our preferences. However, this convenience comes with a caveat: the ethical implications of data usage and the potential for manipulation. As consumers, we must remain aware of how our viewing habits can be analyzed and potentially exploited. Engaging in discussions about data ethics, participating in community forums, and advocating for stronger privacy protections are vital steps we can take to safeguard our rights in this digital landscape. The responsibility does not lie solely with manufacturers. It's a shared commitment between tech companies and users alike. As we navigate this ever-evolving world, let us prioritize our privacy while embracing the innovations that smart TVs bring to our lives. By staying informed and proactive, we can help shape a future where technology serves us ethically and responsibly. If you found this breakdown insightful, please consider sharing your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more engaging content that empowers you in the digital age.